orange hair now, it'll be like darker and more orange, I guess. But the nice thing with having orange hair science fun fact, is that when you're going a darker color like brown or black or even like a really dark red, and if you had blonde hair, it's actually good to fill your hair with orange because it'll make it a lot more shiny when you put on the really dark color, like a dark red or a brown or a black, if you have a pigment under orange or red. All my girlies who are blonde and wanting to go dark, fill your hair with like this color first, and it'll look so much better. It'll look less flat. Okay, but we're all mixed up. It looks so pretty. And to start, make sure you're wearing something you don't like, that you don't want in your life. No, don't wear your ex, okay? They're an asshole. Don't go back to your ex. I don't know who your ex is, I'm just guessing. Yeah, we're gonna section out this bitch. Also, my hair is not totally clean. There's definitely a little bit of dry shampoo and hairspray in there, which is not something I would recommend. But, you know, I'm not here to follow rules, okay? We're being a little rebel today. I like to section it out in quarters. So it's like, section it out like that. Actually, I'm probably just gonna do halves right now. So then I just like do the front and then I'll do the back. And since I'm using a semi-permanent color, which means it'll wash out or it'll fade out over time, probably over like anywhere from, since it's darker, I'd say like 8 to 12 washes, it'll probably fade out a majority. You can start on the root. You don't have to like do the ends first and then the root, so that's nice. Here we go. We're gonna go in. We're gonna dive in. Here we go. I'm also looking at this little ass mirror. Also, I didn't tell anybody I was doing this. Didn't tell literally one person I was doing this. So that's that.
That's that.
But here we go.
That's that.
Wait, no, I forgot. Usually you should put like petroleum jelly on your ears. I'm just gonna put some Aquaphor. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I just really don't want to get my ears all fucking red. It probably will be anyway, but whatevs. Okay, now, this is pretty exciting. So I'm just gonna work my way up and I'm just gonna take sections like this and then I'm gonna flip it over and then I'm just gonna keep going. I was gonna prevent this from getting on my hands, but there's literally no way. But yeah, you know, I figure while I do this, I'll give you guys like my like, I don't know, a little life update, just rant a little bit, tell you guys about my problems and all that shit. I have been in my house now, I think for like 4 months, my new house, and it has been really nice. And I just like it because it's like more private, and my sister and my brother-in-law live here and she's pregnant and they're just building their little family, which is super cute, and I'm just upstairs, you know, doing me. And nah, but I'm having fun. I really do like having them as company here and stuff. It's really nice because it gets lonely, man. It gets lonely being a creator that usually just works on their own. I mean, I have like Selena and my friends and stuff, but everybody I know or like that I'm friends with literally lives like thousands of miles away in every direction, which kind of sucks. If you're on the same thing, if your friends are like really far away, or if you're lacking in the friend department, I'll be your friend, all right? We can be lonely together. But on another note, I shouldn't say this. You know what? No, you know what? I have a crush. I have a crush, and I'm not gonna say who it is or what it is. That would be weird if it was a what. That would be kind of concerning. It's not a what.
She's shy.
But yeah. You know, it's interesting. It's weird. I don't like having feelings. It makes me feel vulnerable, and I don't particularly like feeling vulnerable. But they're a really great person, and you know, it's nice to just talk to somebody who's a great person. And I think I've been at a point in my life where like I don't necessarily feel like I deserve to like be talking to somebody that's like this great and stuff, or like I'm such a self-sabotager and I like want to like sabotage it in some way, or like feel like I don't deserve it or whatever. But I'm getting past that. I'm getting past that, and you need to get past it too if you struggle with that too, because we deserve love, baby. You know what? You just gotta follow your dreams, because you could get hit by a bus tomorrow, okay? And that's how I'm living my life right now. I'm living my life as if I will get hit by a bus tomorrow. And I think that's the mantra. Live your life like you're gonna get hit by a bus tomorrow. Trying to get, oh, my little baby has. That's so weird. I'm like really bald under here. I didn't even realize that. Cool, just another insecurity. Anyway, this is a cool color. I'm digging it, dude. I'm digging it. Other side. Also, I started my podcast and I'm really happy with how it turned out, and you guys have been so overwhelmingly positive about it, and I just want to thank you guys so much, like from the bottom of my heart, for watching it and enjoying it and giving your feedback. And Sam and Colby were so awesome as first guests on it, and if you guys have suggestions for other guests, please let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I will be having Selena on because she's my bestie, she's my boo, but anybody else that you guys think, I would love to hear it. But yeah, Jay and I have been like really enjoying just doing like different stuff, you know? Like I always want to give you guys different kinds of content, and also like I just want to do what makes me happy, and you know, sometimes just like dyeing my hair in the middle of the night makes me happy, and I think that maybe you want to see it, maybe you don't, and that's totally fine. You know, I'm just trying to like change it up and be more creative with stuff. Obviously this isn't like incredibly creative, repetitive, but trying to mix it up a bit. And I really like it. The podcast kind of gives me like an excuse to like travel around and meet really cool people and maybe make new friends, which we love that for Auntie Chris, don't we? I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm very excited about this. This is like, I'm getting real giddy about this. Saturation is very, very important for this. It's helpful when you do put it on dry because it absorbs a lot better. If you put it on wet, it probably would fade a lot faster. I'm just worried about doing a bag because this is when friends come in handy that live close to you. And Jessica is not here right now, my sister, so she can't really help me. And Kevin's fucking useless. He won't be able to help me with this. Also, Kevin's doing a lot better. Kevin is doing so good. He was running around this morning, which still makes me a little nervous because I think he should be kind of recovering for the next couple weeks. But he's doing so much better. He's got the cone off. He's got his cast off. He's living his best life. He's getting all the bitches. I'm so proud of that. But yeah, it's so awful. Like, he's literally like my child. This is why I don't think I could handle having kids. Like, part of me really wants to, and then part of me is like really scared to do that because I am naturally like a very protective person, and I feel like I would just wrap that thing up in bubble wrap. And by thing, I mean my child. That's what I'd call it. I'd call it The Thing. That's one of my favorite movies. That'd be kind of funny. People would be so mad at me. But yeah, kids, man, having kids scares me. And I don't know if you're like a parent out there. I mean, I also wouldn't want to have one until I was like 100,000% ready and like not questioning it like whatsoever. But yeah, and I also think that's just like about meeting the right person and doing that too, because like I've had relationships in the past where I was like, I would not spawn your child, sir. I think that's important too. Just having kids in general just freaks me the fuck out. My sister, for those of you who don't know, my sister's pregnant. She's only got like a month left, and she's not huge in that way, but you know, her belly's busting out there, and that little boy, man, he's like I saw his foot, like alien out of his foot come out of her belly. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Like, I don't think I'd be okay with that. I don't know how people are okay with that. I mean, I guess you can't control it, but that's just creepy. Like, can you imagine just having something inside of you trying to claw its way out like that? Like, how would you not? I mean, I know you wouldn't, but you know, does anybody else feel like that? Any other women? Like, it just creeps me out mostly. I think it's beautiful, but it creeps me the fuck out. Okay, so the front roots are done, so we need to move our way to the back. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that because I can't see on my head. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it is what it is, you know me? We're just gonna go blind. We're just gonna slap it on. We're gonna slap it on there. This is where my hands are probably gonna get dirty. Separate the front from the back. How's that? Does it look good? Is it looking good? Shut up. Oh my god, my hair instructors would not be happy with this. Just with the fact that I'm doing this with not somebody else with no mirror. Oh, I hope my hairdresser's not watching this. She's like a really good friend of mine, and she actually used to be my hair instructor in school, and then we taught together. She'll cringe if she sees this. Okay, I'm just like gonna pray and hope that I'm aiming in the right spot. Nope, that's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I didn't really think this through. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands. I don't know what my mom's gonna say. Like, I'm an adult. I'm literally almost 30, and I still worry about what my mom thinks and what she's gonna say about stuff, and I care about her opinion, but I don't want her to know that, you know? Because I want to have some of the power back, but she knows. She knows that I still care. But it's because I respect her opinion, no? It's because I respect her. But I also, like, want to be an independent woman. I don't know if you guys can see this. I hope it looks good. I really don't know what it looks like, but it should look something like the front. I'm just gonna keep slapping it on. So I'm just gonna work my way down diagonally now. Look at that. Like a soul. I should have waited until I went to Selena's for this. Supposed to be seeing her soon. I love Selena. If you guys don't know Selena Spooky Boo, you should know her, and you should go check her out because she is literally a ray of beautiful sunshine, and she is my best friend, and I love her so much. Honestly, if she wasn't already married to Adam, I would ask her to marry me. Not in like a romantic way, just in like a I just always want to be around her kind of way. And actually, it's kind of funny. I never actually thought I'd have a friend like that. Not that I don't have other friends, like I do, but Selena's really like, she's like really like a soul sister. It's really weird. I can usually go like months without talking to some of my friends, and I love them dearly. But with Selena, it's like, I feel like I need to talk to her like every day. And it took me 25 years to get to that point of finding like a best friend like that. And it's funny because my mom always said that like she didn't have any of her like best friends or like lifelong friends until she was like well into her 30s, and I was like, oh, it's not even gonna happen to me. I'm really freaking grateful to have her as a friend, and I really hope that you guys out there have somebody like that for you. And if you don't, like, don't think it's the end of the world. Like, those people will come along. And just, you know, like, this community's so wonderful in the comments. Like, just go to the comments, man. Make some friends in the comments. God, this is so nerve-wracking. I literally can't see shit.
I just need to use my intuition.
Also, you know what I'm also gonna add to that is somebody I also cannot go a day without